I caught up on Jujutsu Kaisen season 3.
Oh, okay.
There are 7 episodes out. I often wonder how to review really good anime. Like, saying it's good just doesn't seem to help express why it's as good as it is. So I'm going to do my best to do better with anime reviews. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is basically if a cursed energy battle royale where sorcerers are forced to kill each other, and Yuji's crew enters the game to save people and find a way to bring Gojo back. Gojo was this ultimate sorcerer that was like the balance. He was the guy that the baddies didn't overrun the world because he had so much power, was so powerful that nobody would ever try and do anything because he could just like blink at you and you would disappear. So season 2 happens, Gojo gets sealed away in a prison that he can't escape. And so there's a massive balance, an imbalance of like the power struggle suddenly. So these sorcerers are, well, basically the whole of Japan is put under a massive spell of some kind where everybody is forced to fight each other. If you are a cursed user or a sorcerer of any kind, you have to fight each other. Otherwise, your powers get taken away from you. But the reason why this is happening is the big bad is using the power from the fights, that cursed energy, because he wants to force every single human in Japan to turn into a cursed user of some kind so that everybody has powers. And so it's a
Hmm.
different bad guy energy, which we like. The thing with the animate and the animation that Mappa just goes crazy here. Like some episodes, you can have 10,000 hand drawn images. There's way more, and that's not me like over exaggerating. There's way more stills in between them. So it's like a higher
Hmm.
dense rate of animation as you're watching it fly by. The reason why you can see the fight sequences mapped out so greatly on screen is that the camera that they'll use will move around the characters like it's 3D, but it's not 3D. It's 2D, but it's animated, so it's looking like that. So you got this higher frame rate, cameras moving around, and then they also do like mocap fighting, so that when our fighters are doing martial arts, they've mocapped it so they look like real fights in the animation, hand drawn style. So they really spend time to know how it would look, even if they're fighting, which it's all like sorcery battle. It's physical sorcery battle. So they have different elemental uses and mystical things that they can do, but the fighting feels very grounded. So you've seen these fight sequences that are chaotic frenzy on screen, but still feels very honed, very like, okay, I can see where that kick is going, where that roundhouse kick is going. But then at
Hmm.
the same time, each battle feels like it's a chess game because they have to figure out each other's or the opponent's special abilities. And they're often much more complex than just, oh, that guy can do this, therefore I need to do this. It's like several layers deep before they can counter move something. Which is great, but it's also sometimes hard to follow because in season 3, particularly, there are all these rules with this game. It's called the Culling Game. There's this big um, battle, like I was saying, a battle royale that everybody is placed under. It's called the Culling Game because that guy's trying to turn everybody into this ghost energy, and so there's these set of rules, like magical rules, that they have to abide by, and there's a set of 100 points that every character or sorcerer can achieve and they win something. But every few points, if they've killed another sorcerer, they get to add to the rule set, so that changes what happens within like the scope of things. As long as it doesn't stop the game, they can keep adding to the rules, which makes it a much more complex. So it's like crazy battle royale but massively strategy, and then you're
Huh.
still trying to follow all these new characters. And my brain is like, "Ugh," when I'm watching season 3, but also like, holy crap, this animation, they just didn't, phone it in. There's a reason why we're waiting 2-3 years in between these seasons, because some of the episodes are 10,000 images long. Some of them are weirdly creative. Sometimes you expect an animation to go a certain way, and then they'll just wipe out half of the cast, and you'll be like, "What the fuck? How did that just happen?" So keeps you on your toes. Gory, bloody, one of the best animations to date. It's from the same studio, that animated Attack on Titan,
Oh,
Chainsaw Man. So they are very good at what they do. Yeah, highly
nice.
recommend if you haven't started watching Jujutsu Kaisen yet, put this on your watch list.
I guess we're not going to be leaving now, right?
I'm sorry, Newt.
You don't have to be sorry. It wasn't your fault.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?
We better get back, because it'll be dark soon, and they mostly come at night. Mostly.